Same practice, same team, new focus. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. As dentistry has changed, we have too. We still provide routine dental care, but have added cosmetics, smile makeovers, clear braces, Botox, and fillers to our services. We also custom design and 3D print beautiful lifelike dentures in days, not weeks. Don't put off the new smile you deserve. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. Learn more at afd.dental.
When you need insurance coverage for anything, you only need to make one call to Troy Thompson Agency in Albert Lea, 507-377-2852. Troy has been an independent insurance agent for a long time, and that means that he can find an insurance plan that's perfect for you from one of the many top-rated insurance companies he represents. It's complete insurance coverage for your car, home, life, and business. Troy Thompson Agency has it all for you in one place, 1330 West Main Street, Albert Lea. Call 507-377-2852 today and get the peace of mind you need.
It's the simplest expression. The smallest thing that changes everything. A smile. An upturn of the mouth. A brightening of the eyes. So easy. Making this the house with the best snacks. Kidless for the night. Like you're 20 again. A smile lights it up. Understands it all. Apologizes. Makes everything okay. And welcomes unconditionally. Because the shortest distance between two people is a smile.
Thank you.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
GT Window and Door of Albert Lea is the 2025 Albert Lea Tribune Reader's Choice for Best Window and Siding Company, and they were also voted Best Contractor. Every vote is a reminder of the trust you place in their team to take care of your home, your family, and your investment. GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT are proud to be a local business serving local people. Call 507-320-0575 and get their team working on your next project. See some examples of their work at gtwindowanddoor.com.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Mr. Sandless in Albert Lea refinishes any kind of floors without sanding. Guaranteed adhesion, guaranteed satisfaction, best warranty in the business. Outdoors, they'll refinish decks, fences, furniture, concrete, and more. Laminates, concrete, asphalt, ceramic, and more. Call local Mr. Sandless, Troy Irvine at 507-391-9100 or check them out online, mrsandless.com. Take the first step toward the smile you've always wanted with a call to Alpha Orthodontics in Albert Lea. Dr. Gleich specializes in creating confident, picture-perfect smiles and is the area's only top 1% Diamond Invisalign provider. If you're looking for a less noticeable way to straighten your teeth, ask about Invisalign. Call 507-377-0222 today and schedule your complimentary consultation. Alpha Orthodontics, where dream smiles begin. Stay up to date on Tiger activities by following Albert Lea Live on social media. See what's on tap for the week and check out daily game day graphics to always know what's happening. You'll also get fast updates of game postponements and cancellations. Like and share our posts to keep others updated and leave a comment with any questions for quick answers. Follow us at Albert Lea Live on Facebook, Instagram, and X and catch all the action on albertlealive.com. You'll also get fast updates.
Well, we're on. I can still hear in a commercial in my head, so I'm not sure if that's bothering everybody. But I'm Jay Paul here at the Roy Rhineister Marina in Albert Lea. And now it ends. Well, we're on. I can still hear
And I can hear myself now coming back. I mean, that's odd. So something we need to fix with this.
But I'm Jay Paul.
I don't know.
Here at the Roy, Rhineister Marina, and
If we have to, we'll kill that. But I'm Jay Paul, voice of the Tigers, along with my producer and color analyst, Chad Butzler, and our camera operator, my daughter, Farron. And Mark Goskison is back with us, solid waste manager, Freeborn County Environmental Services, but also former girls varsity hockey coach who led them to their only 2 state tournament appearances in 22 and 23. Spent over 25 years as a coach at some level, and father of 2 of our better players here on the ice here, Morgan Goskison and Marley Goskison. And good to have you back, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Nice to be here.
Now, you said tomorrow might be a little too intense for you to be up here, and you maybe have to watch your language too much?
I might have to just bang on the glass.
That's fine. I totally understand. We're going to witness a titanic tilt tonight, though, as well, between 2 top 10 teams in Class A girls hockey. 6th-ranked Marshall, 7th-ranked Albert Lea. Marshall is 5-0 this year and ranked 6th in Class A, outscoring their opponents 30-4. Albert Lea is 4-0, ranked 7th in Class A, with a total score of 20-6. Marshall has 2 seniors. This team is ranked 6th, and they have 2 seniors, 5 juniors, 5 sophomores, 4 freshmen, and 7 8th graders on the roster. I don't know if they're all going to be on the bench here, Mark, but that is a young team.
Yeah, it is.
For as well as they've been playing. And they played 3 ranked teams. We played 2 already this year, but they're led by Super Junior forward Brooklyn Mauk, who has 14 goals and 5 assists already in their 5 games. Their next highest goal scorer on the team, sophomore Peyton DeMuth, with 5 goals and 7 assists. Their goaltender is junior Lily Stelter, who has stopped 59 of the 62 shots she's seen for a .952 save percentage and a .75 goals against average and 2 shutouts. In their 5 games, they've played teams with a combined season record of 12 and 15. They played a pretty tough schedule, winning 1-0 over Fergus Falls, the 15th ranked team in Class A, a 3-1 win over Lakeville North, ranked 14th in Class AA, and 4-1 win over Hutchinson, ranked 18th in Class A. 8-2 total score in those 3 games versus ranked teams. You look at Albert Lea. 4 opponents have a combined record of 9-8-1. We beat a 1-2 Laverne team, 6-5. They're 14th ranked in Class A. We beat 1-1 River Lakes, 5-1. They're 16th ranked in Class A. So the 2 games versus ranked teams, our total score is 11-6. Albert Lea Power Play has 28.6% success rate, scoring 4 goals in 14 tries. The PK is perfect, 14 for 14. 100%. Let's hope that lasts this week. That would be really nice if you could keep that going, Mark.
Yep, for sure.
Chad, we talked about the scoring prowess of this team. They have 2 girls already with more points than Albert Lea, but that doesn't always matter. I mean, it goes to who you're playing, and I don't think they've probably come up against a defense like ours yet.
Yeah, and I personally would like to have the balanced attack like Albert Lea has. They have so many scorers on their squad that it's not always going to be the same person.
Marshall Power Play is clicking along too. They had 25%, 2 goals and 8 tries. Their penalty kill is 71.4%, a little lower than ours. 2 goals scored in 7 tries. Last time we played these guys, we played them twice in our history, going back to I think '97 when girls hockey started in the state. 07-08, we beat them 2-0, and then the next year they beat us 4-3. They've been to the girls hockey state tournament 4 times in 07, 08, 2018, and last year. They're 1-8 at the state tournament with 7 goals scored and 45 given up. Albert Lea's 0-4 in our 2 state tournament appearances under Mr. Goskison in 22 and 23 with 5 goals scored and 28 given up. Hey, if you're watching this free live stream, please let all your friends and family near and far know about AlbertLeaLive.com. And if you own or run a business, please consider advertising on our 140-plus games and events each year. Call me at 507-402-1600. I'll give you the lowdown. Nobody can get your message out to as many people as AlbertLeaLive.com can. Call me at 507-402-1600. Leave a message. I'll get back to you with proof of that. And nobody gives you more in return for your advertising dollar than AlbertLeaLive.com. Just ask our current sponsors, Hy-Vee of Albert Lea, Advanced Focus Dental of Albert Lea, GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT of Albert Lea, Troy Thompson Agency of Albert Lea, Mr. Sandless in Albert Lea, Alpha Orthodontics of Albert Lea Bus Company, and Service Master by IAT.
Tiger girls hockey coach Mike Carlson coming up, and two Tiger players, the youngsters, going to talk to me today. Haley and Indy coming up here on AlbertLeeLive.com.
Hungry? Hy-Vee Market Grill is better than ever with classic favorites and mouth-watering new menu items. We've got breakfast sandwiches worth getting out of bed for, made from scratch omelets. And let's do lunch. Try our delicious
Haley and Indy coming up here on As long as it sounds good on the phone and it's not doubling up. Whoops.
Did you check it on the phone yet?
He did, but
okay. Well,
is it echoing on the phone there, Chad? Or? As long as it's running, maybe it's 30 seconds behind somehow. I don't know. But as long as it sounds good on the phone. Well, I can hear myself in the background now.
My eye is Janet.
Did you check it on the phone yet?
He did, but
okay. Well,
it's always something running. Maybe it's 30 seconds behind somehow. As long as it sounds good on the phone. I can hear myself in the background now. Mr. Sanders, if we have to just get out of it and try it again, just to get rid of this, I'm all for that because it's pregame. Might be what we have to do. I've never heard that before. If we have to just get out of it and try it again, just to get rid of this, I'm all for that because it's pregame. We're back here at the Roy. Do you want to get out and go back in? Should I just warn everybody that this is what we're going to do? Because we're hearing things back in our headphones, and it's very irritating. I think we should exit out of this. So if you're listening now, it's going to disappear, but then it'll reappear once we reestablish it here. Get out and go back in, but I don't know what it is, but it's very irritating, and I couldn't do the whole game like this. Back in our headphones, and it's very irritating. I think we should. I don't know. I think we should try to. So if you're. So we're streaming live. That was quick, and we should be back on. Can you give that a listen on your phone then and make sure that that sounds good? To Farron, I'm talking, and. We have Marshall against Albert Lea here, and we have our coach interview with Mike Carlson for you right now.
So let's talk with
live. That was quick. And,
Carlson of
the back on
Albert Lea girls hockey team on the pregame here, 4-0 against 5-0. Somebody's always got to go, Coach, and I'm glad you're at home so I can call the game tonight.
Yeah, it should be a good one. They're started off really well. Good team, and yeah, let the chips fall, but we're hoping that we put it together and come out with a dub.
Now, Marshall's a team you don't play much. 17 or 18 years ago was the last time, and it's the only two times. You won 2-0, and they won 4-3.
I can't check it, I guess.
We know about them other than they have Miss Hockey candidate junior forward Brooklyn Malka 14 goals already.
Yeah, they do, and she's going to be good. But I'm telling you, we have really good players, and we've talked about how to just keep the D zone right, and I'm very confident that our girls can match right up with her.
So you don't necessarily have to double team her, or
no, we don't.
We've got some big defensive girls.
Yeah, and they're very smart. They're very good, and we just got to maintain our defensive zone structure, and if we do, we'll be fine.
Give her bad angles and all that kind of stuff. Their goalie's good too, as yours is. But junior Lily Stelter, she's got a .952 save percentage. Sienna's is .915, so they're really close. I mean, that sets up for a low-scoring game, but that's when you know it'll be 6-5.
Yeah. Yeah, you take away those that first game against Laverne with those 5, and Sienna's numbers look much better.
Yeah.
And we had some major structural breakdowns in that game that we addressed. So
special teams are excellent for both clubs too. I mean, you don't get to be 6th and 7th ranked in Class A for being sloppy, but your power play's 28%, your PK's 100%, 14 for 14. Theirs isn't quite that good, 71.4% of the PK, but their power play's 28%, so they're right up there too. So like I said, when it sounds like a scoreless 1-0 game, it's going to be probably high scoring.
Yeah, well, You know, again, we don't. In today's world, we have so much video that I'm able to watch, and they're a good team. There's no question about it. I'd like to think we might have a little more depth, and we'll see how that goes. But
we're fighting their music down there. But quick turnaround with Northfield here tomorrow night. Your big rival in the conference, ranked 17th in AA. Were you able to get the girls some work over the weekend related to both teams, or is that impossible to do?
Well, it's mostly talking at practices, and we did have Saturday and Sunday off, but I just met with the girls again, and we just get up on the board, and they're smart girls. I'm confident that they're internalizing everything they need to internalize.
I like this team, man. I think they have a lot to look forward to this year, and they apparently should want to talk to me before games, because the 5 girls I've interviewed before games this year have scored 9 goals, including 2 hatties and 2 shorties, plus a handful of assists this year too. So,
yep. You are, and let's hope that keeps going.
Hey, good luck tonight, Coach, and get some rest tonight, because the top teams just keep rolling in here. You know why, though? Because they want to measure themselves against one of the absolute toughest teams in the state, and that'll be the Alberta.
We'd like to think so.
All right. Thanks, man.
Yep. Sounds good. Thank you.
And get some rest tonight, because the top teams just keep rolling in here. You know why, though? Because they want to measure themselves.
We're just going to have to keep watching that
and
keep that down. Oh, started.
When you need insurance coverage for anything, you only need to make one call to Troy Thompson Agency in Albert Lea, 507-377-2852. Troy has been an independent insurance agent for a long time, and that means that he can find an insurance plan that's perfect for you from one of the many top-rated insurance companies he represents. It's complete insurance coverage for your car, home, life, and business. Troy Thompson Agency has it all for you in one place, 1330 West Main Street, Albert Lea. Call 507-377-2852 today and get the peace of mind you need. GT Window and Door of Albert Lea is the 2025 Albert Lea Tribune Reader's Choice for Best Window and Siding Company, and they were also voted Best Contractor. Every vote is a reminder of the trust you place in their team to take care of your home, your family, and your investment. GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT are proud to be a local business serving local people. Call 507-320-0575 and get their team working on your next project. See some examples of their work at gtwindowanddoor.com. Take the first step toward the smile you've always wanted with a call to Alpha Orthodontics in Albert Lea. Dr. Gleich specializes in creating confident, picture-perfect smiles and is the area's only top 1% Diamond Invisalign provider. If you're looking for a less noticeable way to straighten your teeth, ask about Invisalign. Call 507-377-0222 today and schedule your complimentary consultation. Alpha Orthodontics, where dream smiles begin.
When your carpets, upholstery, and floors look dirty and stained, call the professionals at Service Master by Hyatt. Service Master has been an industry leader for more than 20 years and have proven cleaning products to remove even the toughest stains and get the winter weather out of your carpets and floors. Eliminate dirt and grime from your carpet, hardwood, tile, and laminate floors. When you're in need of cleaning, demand the yellow van and call Service Master by Hyatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
All right, player profile, and today we have 7th grade sensation Indiana Hansen and sophomore sensation Haley Austinson. And can I be honest here, girls? A pregame interview with me can be quite beneficial to you both. Now, sure, we get to learn all about you guys and your favorite this and your favorite that off the ice. But on the ice, the 5 girls that I've interviewed on the player profile before our 3 home games so far this year have scored 9 goals with 2 hatties, 2 shorties, and a handful of assists. So you're next. Haley, what do you think of that?
I think it's true.
Your sister got a hat trick.
Yeah, I think it's gonna work. I think.
Indy, can I call you Indy?
Yeah.
Does everybody call you Indy? Is that your nickname?
Yeah, everyone calls me Indy.
So what do you think? You're gonna get a hat trick tonight?
I hope so.
There you go. You guys are the youngsters on the team here, but by no means inexperienced. I mean, you both like to fly down the ice. You got good speed. You're not afraid to get in the corners and dig those pucks out, pass it, score it, whatever you got to do, right, Eddie?
Right.
Is that the mindset? Because I mean, you guys go, Haley. You guys are going 100 miles an hour all the time.
Yep, we are.
When you get to the bench, and are you resting, or do you really want to just get back out there again?
I just stand back up and just tell Mike we're ready to go back out whenever.
Oh, do he let you go whenever you're ready to go?
Yep. Well, he kind of just sends us out right after we get off.
That's cool. So what is your favorite thing about playing hockey, Indy?
My favorite thing about playing hockey is probably, I don't know, just the sport in general, just going hard and honestly the contact. And
whenever you're ready to go?
I don't know, just the feeling.
I can tell you like the contact. Yeah, you mix it up there a little bit. Do you play other sports?
Yes, I just tried to do swimming this year. I made varsity.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty good from the 7th grade. Are you like a big shot at Southwest Middle School because you play varsity?
I don't know. Probably not.
Well, you're a big shot in my mind for sure. And you too, Haley. I mean, Eddie, you got 100 points and you're only a couple games into your sophomore season. That doesn't happen that often.
Yep.
So congratulations.
Thank you.
Plus your sister's the queen.
Yeah, she is.
So that makes you a princess, right?
Yep.
All right. What's your favorite thing about playing hockey? You play soccer, right?
Yeah.
As well?
Yeah.
Is that the only other sport?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I kind of just like to forget about everything else when I'm on the ice. It's kind of my only focus, and just like to only think about what I'm doing and not what's going to happen. So it's just nice to be out there and skate.
You're second on the team in penalty minutes, but nobody's going to catch Morgan because she's the new Mika. She's the enforcer out there. But your sister has 0 penalty minutes. What's up with that?
She's very careful with the bodies, and she's not really a contactor.
She's the queen. You can't touch her.
You can't touch her.
How about, do you have any college plans? I know you're just a sophomore. But
No, haven't thought about it. Really?
How about you, Indy, 7th grader, thinking about college?
No, not really.
Okay. Wouldn't it be fun to play for like the Gophers or something, though?
Yeah, I definitely would, but,
Keep going the way you're going, guys, I'm telling you. Any significance as to your uniform number 7, Haley, or was that just given to you, or what?
My dad kind of recommended it. When we were picking out numbers, he was like giving me a list, and I was like, 7 seems pretty cool, so I just went with that.
Yeah, sure. How about the 6 for you, Indy?
I don't know. It was just a number that was available.
Okay. Good enough. You have a pregame ritual, Indy? Something you do before every game?
No, not really. Kind of just...
Tape the stick?
Yeah, tape the stick.
Are you fussy about how it's taped? Or?
A little bit, but I'm not the best at it, so I just try my best.
How about you, Haley? Anything ritual you have to do before even soccer or hockey?
Yeah, I tape my stick, and then I braid my hair. For soccer, I just do my hair fancy.
You do your own hair?
Sydney does my hair. I think I said that in the interview for soccer.
All right. I was going to say I have other girls that say they have to have somebody else do their hair. And favorite musical artist or group, Haley? The Beatles.
No, definitely not. You got to say AC/DC.
There you go. You're an old girl at heart.
I mean, yeah, sure.
80s. Yeah, I grew up with AC/DC all the way. That's all they play out here today.
Yeah.
How about you, Indy?
I like Tate McRae or Morgan Wallen, kind of the country fan.
Okay. Favorite food, Indy?
I like tater tot hot dish.
Ooh, that's a classic. Yeah. How about you, Haley?
Goulash for me.
That'll work. Yeah, that'll work. Favorite drink, Haley?
I'd say Coke.
All right. Indy?
Probably like bubblers or just water.
Good enough. That's a popular choice. Favorite app, Indy?
TikTok. TikTok for me too.
Nobody ever says cheese curds. I don't know.
What?
Favorite, well, that used to be what an app is, an appetizer. Favorite actor or actress of all time, TV or movies, doesn't matter. Haley?
Oh, I don't know. Probably, I'm just going to say Tom Holland. He's pretty...
Is that the Spider-Man guy? Or?
Yes, that is.
No wonder. How about you, Indy?
I'm not sure. I like Is it Iron Man?
Yeah. Oh,
that
Robert
actress?
Downey Jr.?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, he's good. Good, that's him. How about a favorite athlete of all time, Indy? Or who's your favorite athlete? Could be current.
I'm just gonna say Mika Seikos.
There you go. That's a nice one. I bet she'd be flattered to hear that. How about you, Haley?
Mine is. I think mine is still gonna be Connor McDavid. I guess that's what I said for soccer.
Not your sister?
No, not my sister. No.
And finally, favorite cartoon, Haley.
I like Bubble Guppies.
Yeah, that's a classic too. How about you, Indy?
I really like Paw Patrol, or Paw Patrol.
You guys, just after my own. I have freshman and 8th grade daughters, so your answers are a lot similar to what they do. Hey, thanks a lot. Stay healthy. Keep doing what you're doing. You guys are so fun to watch.
Thank you. Yes, thank you.
All right. When you need insurance coverage for anything, you only need to make one call to Troy Thompson Agency in Albert Lea, 507-377-2852. Troy has been an independent insurance agent for a long time, and that means that he can find an insurance plan that's perfect for you from one of the many top-rated insurance companies he represents. It's complete insurance coverage for your car, home, life, and business. Troy Thompson Agency has it all for you in one place, 1330 West Main Street, Albert Lea. Call 507-377-2852 today and get the peace of mind you need. GT Window and Door of Albert Lea is the 2025 Albert Lea Tribune Reader's Choice for Best Window and Siding Company, and they were also voted Best Contractor. Every vote is a reminder of the trust you place in their team to take care of your home, your family, and your investment. GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT are proud to be a local business serving local people. Call 507-320-0575 and get their team working on your next project. See some examples of their work at gtwindowanddoor.com. Take the first step toward the smile you've always wanted with a call to Alpha Orthodontics in Albert Lea. Dr. Gleich specializes in creating confident, picture-perfect smiles and is the area's only top 1% Diamond Invisalign provider. If you're looking for a less noticeable way to straighten your teeth, ask about Invisalign. Call 507-377-0222 today and schedule your complimentary consultation. Alpha Orthodontics, where dream smiles begin.
When your carpets, upholstery, and floors look dirty and stained, call the professionals at Service Master by Hyatt. Service Master has been an industry leader for more than 20 years and have proven cleaning products to remove even the toughest stains and get the winter weather out of your carpets and floors. Eliminate dirt and grime from your carpet, hardwood, tile, and laminate floors. When you're in need of cleaning, demand the yellow van and call Service Master by Hyatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Now we're back at the Roy here, and we're closing in on game time as Marshall against Albert Lea. The coaches are out in the benches, and the ice has been nice and cleaned, and we're ready to go here. The girls will be out on the ice anytime now. We're talking to Mark Goskeson and Chad Butzler about girls hockey, and I was just talking off here, Mark. Let's go over now. Two big games, two huge rivalries here. Not even a rivalry with Marshall, but it's just that you're 6th and 7th ranked. Then you got 17th ranked in AA. No Phil coming in tomorrow night. But you can't rest anybody. Even if you get a big lead, I wouldn't think you really can do that.
No, not at all. I would. You still want to play. They're young and they're used to skating every day, so they'll be all right.
Yeah, exactly. And they're going to need all hands on deck, and everybody's going to have to watch those penalties, especially late in the game. If you have a lead late in the game, you cannot have a penalty.
Yeah, correct.
We almost saw that bite Faribault boys in the backside the other day. They had a 1-goal lead, and they had two different penalties. They're 2 guys short in the last 48 seconds, and they hung on to win. But, boy, that's tense.
Yeah, the JV game, they tied it up because of that.
Yeah, that's right. Earlier here, that was a 4-4 game between Marshall and Albert Lea. And Albert Lea had the lead, but then there was a 5-minute major. Yep. And during that, they scored to tie it. Marshall did. And so that ended up that way. But, yeah, got to watch yourself and just check your emotions a little bit. Try to anyway, because teams will try and goad you into a penalty too, won't they?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Chad,
fired up here to see the way we handle both of these teams. Marshall with Northfield coming in tomorrow. And that's not even talking about Gentry Academy on Friday. We got to go up to St. Paul.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be their first true test here to see how they, Laverne came in and gave them a run for their money. They were up 4-1, and Laverne crept back in that game. And hopefully they learned a little bit not to quit too soon. So.
Since then, I think we've only given up a couple of goals. So, yeah, a couple of shutouts for Sienna. Good to see that she's rounding into shape here. We've got the youth coming in with the flags. And we'll have starting lineups. I'll feed those to you as they get announced because we are not hooked up to the PA here. But then I guess we could stay for the anthem. They can probably hear it through our headsets, but I hate to leave during the anthem. It's the anthem. And we'll start with Marshall players. We already know that Brooklyn Mauk will start. She is a 14 goal scorer with 5 assists. And then they have that other girl, DeMuth. Peyton DeMuth is number 16. She's got 5 goals and 6 assists or something like 7 assists, so she's got 12 points. Both of them have more points than any of our girls, but we do have a pretty even scoring roster up and down our lineup here as they continue to give information. And I know that their goaltender is Stelter. Lily Stelter is a junior. They only have 2 seniors, and they have a lot of youth on this Marshall team to be ranked 6th is crazy. There's Brooklyn Mauk, their big scorer, and then Peyton DeMuth, second leading scorer for them. Number 22 is coming out. That's Abigail Foley at a forward. Number 5 is Avery Kesselut, a defense girl. And number 21 is Ava Kullander on defense. Their goaltender is Lily Stelter, as I said. As far as Albert Lee goes, I got Hauser starting at one forward, junior, Brooke. And Anna Shaw gets the starting nod here as a forward, with Morgan Goskelson centering that line. And Coulter is one defense girl. She's a junior. And Kara Erickson, another captain and defense girl who is a senior this year, getting the start there. And Sienna Murray in goal for the Tigers. Now we will pause for our national anthem and get things going here from the Roy on AlbertLeeLive.com. Hopefully you can hear the anthem here in our headsets. So just turn them all up. High as they go. Oh, sung by Adela Hillickson. Fine job, and we are almost ready to roll. Final thoughts before we get started here, Mark. What are you looking for early?
We're just going to have to get after the puck, and we're going to make sure that our we're going to get to see our defense today with Brooklyn out there. So,
go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, that we got a super solid team, solid defense. So, bring it.
And Chad, forechecking from the outset, I would imagine, for, probably both clubs. But
yeah, I think that's just an identity of this Elderly team now is that forecheck. I'd like to see them stay out of the penalty box for sure.
That always helps.
Yes.
Yeah, I think everybody's got to just really watch themselves on that note. And 6th-ranked Marshall, 7th-ranked Albert Lea. Early season clash between two excellent girls hockey teams that probably would give a lot of boys teams a run for them. And we'll keep your eye on number 15 and 16. Those are the two leading scorers for Marshall, Brooklyn Mauck and Peyton DeMuth. And, of course, Albert Lea led by Haley Austenson's 5 goals. Hannah has 4. Morgan has 4. They all have 7 or 8 or 9 points. Those are our 3 top girls. So ready to drop the puck and get things going from the Roy here on AlbertLeaLive.com. Thanks for joining us as that one pops into the Marshall bench. And 6 seconds in, we have our first stoppage.
Ledger Statham and Jacob Cope.
Oh, you want that to be on the air? I have you off the air, but I guess Ledger Stadheim is here, and the goalie from the boys team from last couple years. He graduated. As back into play here comes Marshall, and that is Mauck with the puck, number 15. 14 goals, 5 assists in the 5 games they've played. Definitely one of the better skaters of the state, but we've got our own girls who can claim that as well. As they walk in, shot is saved by Murray as she's off to a good start in goal. Had her eye on that one the whole way. Defensive help. They didn't make it easy for her to just waltz in there and get ahead of them. Solo face off to Sienna's left, and it's Hannah against their number 10 is Elsie Deutz. And that one into the near corner here, gets out of the zone. Haley, a one-on-one here with Avery Kesselflut, and the shot is saved by their goalie, Stelter. Save each, shot each, as we face off to Stelter's right. It's Hannah against Elsie again.
I thought your interview was going to pay off early on that one.
Yeah. I keep forgetting about that until it happens when somebody I talk to scores that game. But let's see it. Indy or Haley would be fine. I don't care who it is.
Right.
As puck is stuck along the boards here in front of the Marshall bench. Kicks free. And back and forth it goes in no man's land. No girls' land, I guess, tonight. As there comes Morgan flying into the zone 1-on-5. That didn't bother her at all, but they did take it away from her. She didn't slow down. I didn't like those numbers myself there, Dad, but she has no fear for sure. That's good.
Yeah.
And puck continues to play back and forth here between the blue lines. Morgan's going to bring it in. She had Hauser to her left and Shaw to her right, still does. She takes a shot from between the circles and right down the slot there and goes wide. It might have been saved by Stelter. As it goes back around behind her, they're trying to clear the zone, but that forecheck keeps taking over here for Shaw and Hauser. Keep poking away.
Nice job.
Keep it held in by Erickson, who takes a one-timer from the top of the circle on the far side, and that's blocked by Stelter. Morgan played it ahead, but it was right to a Marshall Tiger. I can't just say the Tigers again, because they're both Tigers. The good Tigers and the bad Tigers. Here comes number 27 for, that's Emerson DeMuth, a sister to their second leading scorer. As Marshall on the offensive here, shot out front,
nice
blocked.
block.
Erickson got that one, save herself there, got in the way, and Hansen is just pestering her all the way back behind the goal. That's great.
They get it ahead here to Elsie Deutz. And again, taken away before right as they crossed the blue line there by that Albert Lee Tiger defense. Kolker back the other way into the near corner. Marshall doing some forechecking on their own and take it away momentarily, but Albert Lee will get it out of the zone there as it pops in the air a couple of times. And back into the Albert Lee defensive zone, taken away there by Hannah, forwarded up and out of the zone eventually. And that's Mauk who has it, 15. And she can fly. Look at her go. On the near boards. Passes it off. Shot. Save. Sienna knocks it into the far corner. Goskeson has it. She's chasing it down. A little one-on-one if she can get to it. And she get a little wraparound. Nope. She's looking for somebody to pass to. She goes around the world and up to the top of the point and then out of the zone. Everybody resets. Oops, a little trouble there for Callie as she chases it into the near corner and back out to the red line where Marshall takes over. We're down to about 4 minutes into this one. Scoreless, 3 shots for them, 2 for us. None have hit the back of the net though. This could go one of both ways, guys. I could easily see this be a 1-0 or a 6-5 game, or it's even worse. You have such firepower on both sides, but you have such good defense and such good power penalty kill and such good goaltending. But there's 5-6 girls on the ice that have scored 4 goals or more already this season. So a lot of firepower as Hannah wins that faceoff and she keeps it herself, walks right in, gets the shot in there, but is knocked away by the defense. But held in as Seeger sends it back in to Hannah in the corner. Haley and Hansen are camped out in front. The 2 I talked to feed them. As Callie gets that one blocked, but Haley picks it up, circles, takes a shot, that's blocked. The rebound is open, but the Marshall defense knocks it down the ice. That'll be icing. That will come right back to Stelter's side for the face-off.
It's been a good pace.
It is. I notice both Indy and, since you mentioned it, Indy and Haley have both had shots out front, or chances out front.
Yep.
As Hannah in the face-off again. And that one slow rolls back to Erickson who takes a shot, and it's saved by Stelter. And that gives us the lead in shots at 4-3, but keep peppering. The more shots you take, you're bound to make 1 or 2. As Hannah again in the face-off, this time won by Marshall. Avery Castletooth had it, but she's going to have to go back behind her goal here to... Hansen just keeps aggravating him, and there's Hannah right there too to get it away from him. A little too far to Hansen. I thought she had a good pass to her and she was going to waltz in, but Albert Lee holding on it in their zone here so far. Now it gets knocked out. Kolker chasing it down with the aforementioned Brooklyn Mauk. I think that's how I heard an interview with her. It's spelled like we used to have. Twins had a manager named Gene Mauk. Spelled the same, but that was saved by Sienna there on that shot of the side of the net. But I heard an interview with Brooklyn online, and they called her Mauk, so that's where I'm going with Mauk. And she was sitting right there and didn't say anything, so it must have been her name. As Morgan takes it and shows her speed with the puck, and then Hauser tries to advance it and does to Shaw, but it's 4 defenders back here. Brooklyn takes, that was Morgan with the shot that went wide on a carom off of the stick. Here comes Marshall one-on-one. Seeger the only one back to help out goalie Sienna Murray, and around it goes. They center it and out of the zone. Going to go all the way down the ice. No icing as they chase it and get some changes on both sides. Hauser, Seeger, Shaw, Noble, and Seeger on the ice for Albert Lee here. 10:19 to play in the first. Scoreless. Morgan picks it up, gets it into the offensive zone, but She's the only one there, so they take it away from her eventually. And here come the other way, Elsie Deutz. I mentioned that name quite a bit, number 10. She's quite active. As goes into the near corner. Maggie Olson just flew out on the ice. I saw number 5. And Hannah's back out there with Haley and Hansen. That line has produced well this year. So here's Haley. Shot from the circle and a save. The rebound was loose and Hansen took a whack at it, but she got knocked away from it by one of the defense girls. And we live to play another day. 9:41 to go, scoreless. First quarter or period here from the Roy. First of 2 big tilts with ranked teams. We played 2 ranked teams already. This is our 3rd, and they played 3. This is their 4th ranked team. So both teams not afraid to schedule tough customers as Coulter takes it away from DeMuth there as she moved into the far corner. Nice job, Sydney. Hannah trying to get a hold of her there on the half wall, but Erickson sends it around the other way to Sydney to that half wall. And it's held in by Marshall, and then a catch by Sienna. Saw it all the way, right into the glove to stop it at 9:07 to go. 5-3 in shots in favor of Albert Lea. Pretty good skating affair here, Chad.
Yeah, very quick, fast pace.
Not a lot of physicalness. Of course, you know, Sienna save off that quick shot. They kind of outlaw checking, and I mean, they tried to take all the physicalness out of the game, a girls' game, but I'd like to see some of it come back, but I think they're tough. They're strong enough.
Yeah, and I think with the PWHL allowing checking, you're going to see maybe come into maybe the college level. And
I've heard that, and then it'll trickle down here eventually. But yeah. Here's Morgan with Hauser, takes the shot, goes wide right. Nobody there to rebound it. Hauser picked it up and tried to get it in there, but it went behind the goal, and now Marshall picks it up with 8:35 to play in the opening period. Still scoreless. As they play it out of the zone, they get it up ahead to Brooklyn Malk. Malk and DeMuth bring it in. They have Callie Noble going one way or another, and then Sienna able to direct that one out of there. Nice save. She's got her 4th of the day. Knocked out of the zone, but Marshall hangs on to it. And Emerson DeMuth comes in, number 27, sweeping around the back of the goal. They have good defense. They just rode her right around. And
there you go.
Knocked out of there. Morgan on the race for the puck. She gets there. Oh, nice save by Stelter. Saw that one all the way. Great chance. Good job by Morgan to outrace everybody. She was 3rd in that race, and then she was 1st. So still scoreless, but now 6-4 in shots. Albert Lea with the advantage, and both goaltenders looking pretty sharp in the early going, and both defenses too. I think we might have a little more speed than they do, though. Don't you think, Mark?
It depends on the line.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. Here's a glove save for Sienna, who hangs on. 7:42 to go, her 5th save. Well, we traditionally start slow, too, in the scoring part of it. We have...
yeah, it'd be nice to get one early.
3 first-period goals in our 4 games, 8 second-period goals, and 9 third-period goals. So as we go, we get better. But... they circle into the zone here. Everybody's back defensively, and they ride it around the back, taken away by Hannah behind the goal. She sends it down, and they'll ice it and come back for the face-off. They didn't put that 5th shot on. She hit it in her glove. It's got to be a shot. And I've got her now for 5. Sienna, as face-off is to her left, or rather her right, her other left, her right. Looks like Hannah in that one. Can't see it blocked off there. Yeah, it was Hannah in the face-off, and it's won by the Tigers, the good Tigers. As Kolker sends it around the other side, but let's take it away by Marshall. as they work it to the near corner. And now kind of stuck along the wall there behind the goal line. As Peyton DeMuth had it for a time and then gets it to teammate as they're trying to work it around. Oh, they got a goal out of that. Wow. They crowded it all around that goal as there were bodies everywhere. The first one to the bench is guess who? Number 15, Brooklyn Mouth. 15 goals for her. There's a lot of bodies standing around Siena.
It is. That's hard to find the puck.
There's at least 2 or 3 of our girls and 3 of theirs right there in front of Siena. That made it tough. As they are facing off here, 1-0 Marshall. I didn't hear the assist on that one, but it was Brooklyn Mouth who got the goal. And here's Albert Lee with Hauser trying to get it to advance, but take it away from her at the red line. And into the zone comes Marshall. A shot over to the far side. And working on it over there is number 15 for Albert Lee, Kira Erickson. She and Hannah and Morgan are the captains this year. And that was a mess up front too, but they cleaned it out. And here's Erickson trying to bounce it off the wall. Too far for Shaw, who will come to the bench and get a change there. Flying through. Oh, a nice body check there at the red line by Morgan, but they're going to call her as she took out Mauk there at the red line. That was a nice collision, but Morgan goes for 2. And our first power play of the evening. With 5:57 left in the period here. 2 minutes. Girl advantage for Marshall. And our power play, our PK is 14 for 14 this year, so we got to keep that rolling. As Haley wins the race to the puck, but then left it there as Marshall brings it out. And Hannah following. Also Erickson and Kolk are out there, the 4 skaters for the Tigers. Albert Lee in front of Sienna Murray. Into the near corner. It goes back and forth along the blue line, trying to find an opening. Good luck. This defense is pretty locked down. As it goes to the other side, and that's Haley who's going to give it a one-time shot all the way down the ice. Nicely done. Minute 18 left in the power play. First one, too, it was Hannah trying to find a teammate. She does in Haley, but it bounced off her stick oddly and went to the right. And able to get it out of there, Marshall. Some changes. Here's Hauser on the ice along with Hansen, Erickson, and Kolker for this time being. 56 seconds left in that power play. That shot goes wide into the corner. And they work it up to the point here, and it dribbles out of the zone, so everybody's got to reset there. Hansen's going to come in and try and steal it away and get a quick shorty.
Nice job, Indy.
Yeah, 7th grade. That's amazing. And 30 seconds left in their power play as they dump it into the zone. It goes all the way back around. Erickson's going to get to it. She gets it ahead to Hansen, who flips it up, but didn't have a lot of mustard on that one. And now we have a stoppage. And, what happened?
Hand pass.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. I watched her do it. Yeah, so they'll take it to the Marshall side since they passed it with a hand there. And 19 seconds, going to make it tough for them to get down and score if we can win this face-off. And Shaw is in the circle for Albert Lee, taking on Elsie Deutz. And that does go back around, wasting precious time off that Marshall power play, down to 8 seconds. Taken away as they get across the blue line by that Albert Lee D. And 3, 2, 1. Back to full strength right now as Hannah grabs it and shoots it down the ice. And they'll have 2 lines. So. Well, icing, they'll bring it down, but they killed that one successfully, and they're 15 for 15 on the PK now. Over to the right of Sienna for the face-off here with 3:51 left in the opening period. They have it 6-6 in shots. And Mock, who's got the only goal, was accosted there between the circles, and they took it away from her. Shaw has it. Trying to clear it out of there as finally off the rebound it will. Morgan tried to go one-on-one, but didn't get to it quick enough as it's back in the Marshall offensive zone. The shot goes in. That's Mout, her second. 3:27 to go. First period. And Brooke Lamouk continues her hot start to the year with her 15th and 16th goals. And it's 2-0 Marshall. Boy, you almost have to double team her, don't you, Mark?
Well, not necessarily. Everybody keeps skating hard. We had, it's always nice if you can have your more senior players out when she's on the ice. But
yeah. As Colker takes it all the way around, it's loose out front. They're whacking at it there, but nobody gets it in. Hannah had a shot at it, and Haley came up there, but could not score the puck. And now here comes Marshall the other way, and they got Sienna saving that one. Dee got back and helped her out. And still a 2-0 deficit in this first period, and we're going to have to rely on the late game scoring skill of these Alberley girls if they hopefully can get at least one here in the first period, as we are down to 2:36 to go. It'd be nice if they could tie it.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Back and forth it goes to the red line. Stolen there by Erickson. She brings it back into the zone with Haley and Hauser with her. And passes it back.
There you go.
One out front. Yes, a score! Morgan Goskeson from right out front. And that makes it 2-1. That's 5 for Morgan on the year, tying her with Haley for the team lead. I don't know, we have time to watch these. They face off so fast after goals here. Well, we've got some good stuff to look at in the intermission for sure. With 2:18 to go, it's 2-1 now. And see if I can hear an assist. That was one of the Austensons who got the...
I heard Brooke Hauser as well.
As into the corner now, Morgan takes it and gives it to Haley, who gets pulled down. And a stoppage with 1:48 to play. Saved by Stelter. They have it 8-8 in shots, 2-1 Marshall in score. Minute 48 to go, and we face off to the left of Stelter. Goes back around the other side. Haley fights for it over there and able to knock it back a little bit. Now Marshall coming up. 3 girls back defensively for Albert Lee, and they flip it into the zone, into the near corner with a minute and a half to go. Out in front as Erickson able to redirect that one. She reverses ice and then kicks it back into the near corner. Here comes Hannah. She's got Haley. Oh, she went too far for Haley, and Haley didn't see the pass. So it goes in for icing, I would think. And they'll bring it back for the face-off with a minute 12 to go. Got to try and steal another goal here before the end of the period and tie it up. Sienna ready to go. Hannah in the face-off. And Marshall won that one, and there's a flick of the wrist from the blue line by 20. For a long time, I don't think they got a shot on goal. As back and forth here with 19 seconds to go. Marshall another try, as that is their star, Malk. 2 goals already. Looking for a hat trick in the first period. Can't let her do that. As Tate and Seeger able to get a skate on it and stop its momentum and shoot it out of the zone. 1 second left. And it's 2-1 Marshall after one, as Brooklyn Mount got both their goals. And Morgan Goskeson comes through for Albert Lee to make it a little closer and cut that lead in half. We will look at all the goals and everything else that Chad has saved for us coming up here in the first intermission. It's 2-1 Marshall at the Roy on AlbertLeeLive.com.
Take the first step toward the smile you've always wanted with a call to Alpha Orthodontics in Albert Lea. Dr. Gleich specializes in creating confident, picture-perfect smiles and is the area's only top 1% Diamond Invisalign provider. If you're looking for a less noticeable way to straighten your teeth, ask about Invisalign. Call 507-377-0222 today and schedule your complimentary consultation. Alpha Orthodontics, where dream smiles begin.
You got it, yeah, you got it like that. When you got it like that. When you got it like that.
Hy-Vee makes it easy to order groceries online through our app or Hy-Vee.com. Delivery is free with the Perks Plus membership. And pickup is always free. Make game day and every day easier. Order online with Hy-Vee.
Nothing gonna hold you back. When you got it like that.
When you need insurance coverage for anything, you only need to make one call to Troy Thompson Agency in Albert Lea, 507-377-2852. Troy has been an independent insurance agent for a long time, and that means that he can find an insurance plan that's perfect for you from one of the many top-rated insurance companies he represents. It's complete insurance coverage for your car, home, life, and business. Troy Thompson Agency has it all for you in one place, 1330 West Main Street, Albert Lea. Call 507-377-2852 today and get the peace of mind you need.
The man, the yellow van, called Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
The man, the yellow van, called Service Master.
Mr. Sandless in Albert Lea refinishes any kind of floors without sanding. Guaranteed adhesion, guaranteed satisfaction, best warranty in the business. Outdoors, they'll refinish decks, fences, furniture, concrete, and more. Any type of floor indoors like tile, slate, laminates, concrete, asphalt, ceramic, and more. Call local Mr. Sandless, Troy Irvine at 507-391-9100 or check him out online, MrSandless.com. GT Window and Door of Albert Lea is the 2025 Albert Lea Tribune Reader's Choice for Best Window and Siding Company, and they were also voted Best Contractor. Every vote is a reminder of the trust you place in their team to take care of your home, your family, and your investment. GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT are proud to be a local business serving local people. Call 507-320-0575 and get their team working on your next project. See some examples of their work at gtwindowanddoor.com.
Same practice, same team, new focus. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. As dentistry has changed, we have too. We still provide routine dental care, but have added cosmetics, smile makeovers, clear braces, Botox, and fillers to our services. We also custom design and 3D print beautiful lifelike dentures in days, not weeks. Don't put off the new smile you deserve. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. Learn more at afd.dental.
Albert Lea Live is here, Southern Minnesota. We have top quality audio and video play-by-play online of more Albert Lea Tiger games and events than anyone else. But we also provide opportunities for Albert Lea area youth to experience our businesses. Students can be paid to be on the air with us or showcase their graphic art skills by creating social media posts or run the cameras for our events. So if you or someone you know might be interested in broadcasting the Tiger teams by joining our team, email us from the AlbertLeeLive.com page or call or text J. Paul at 507-402-1600.
Back here at the Roy, 2-1 after one. So shots are even at 8. And both goaltenders have done well. Of course, both teams scored, but Mark, that doesn't always mean the goaltender's fault. It's sometimes the defense doesn't help out enough, right?
Well, when there's, you want your goalie to take the first shot and then defense clear rebounds. when there was a lot of traffic out in front, it's hard for the goalie to find the puck. So.
Yeah, everybody's got a stick and everybody's got skates, and then the goalie's got to try and sort through all of that and find a moving little object. It's almost impossible. That's what happened on one of their goals for sure. The other one was just Brooklyn Malk being Brooklyn Malk and putting it in on a slap shot. It's 2 for them, but your daughter Morgan scored our goal, and she's looked really good. She's been showing her speed, and actually a bunch of the girls, Chad, have had chances, but we only got the one goal, but that's not for a lack of trying.
With the defense skating the puck up, and they're getting into the play, and if they can keep that up, and it's hard to skate both ways like that.
Yeah, it is. And Chad, what do you think? What have you seen so far?
I really like what I've seen. A couple minor letdowns there, but that's going to happen against good teams. You just got to. It's how you respond and how you bounce back from it. So.
And what do we got for replays? Just the 3 goals and other things too?
Yeah. We have Morgan's breakaway in the first period.
27 sweeping around the back of the goal. Doing good defense. They just rode her right around.
There you go.
Morgan, she just takes it. Morgan on the race for the puck. She gets there.
Everybody.
Went with the backhand.
Nice. Yeah.
Good save there by Marshall. Then we have the first goal by Marshall.
For a time, and then gets it to his mouth teammate.
This is the one I think it was all that.
Hard to see.
And so they took the early lead there, and then she got another one cruising through with a little slap one-on-one, but didn't get to it quick enough. You can see her speed too. This in the Marshall offensive zone.
Yeah, she's really good.
That's puck sticking on much like Morgan and Hannah and several other of our girls.
Here's Morgan's.
Hauser with her. And passes it back. There you go. Out front. Yes, it's goal!
Sniper shot.
Morgan Goskinson right out. And we not only have this game to get through here, and we're traditionally, like I said, as the game goes on, we score more goals. Well, that was our 4th first period goal in 5 games. But we have 8 in 4 games in the second period and 9 goals scored in the third period in those 4 games that we played. So hopefully more fireworks to come for the Albert Lee Tigers. And then not only today, but then you've got another squad coming in tomorrow, our Big 9 rival who owned us for about 11 years, but we finally got a tie and a win last year against Northfield. That was good, and maybe we start the trend going back the other way.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nice. As they've won a lot of Big 9 titles. We won our first last year. So you went to state twice and you weren't Big 9 champs? You just got through your section, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who was it? Simley then too, in Dodge County, or?
The second year we went to state and played Dodge County.
That's right. Yeah, I was there. I just, they all go meld together for me through the sports. But that was such a fun run with you guys going up to Tria. Tria's a nice rink too.
Yeah, that's neat.
Played
the
East
glass.
up there that one year, I know.
It's like on the 5th floor or something,
Yeah.
4th floor.
Yeah,
and
you're among the top of the buildings in the downtown area there.
One end's all glass. That's neat.
And when you do a game at the X, from my vantage point, your vantage point down to the ice is probably nice. I'm way in the nosebleeds. It's like you need binoculars up there. It's almost that tall. Mm-hmm. It's crazy, but it's fun to do those state tournament games at all the big buildings where the big boys and girls play.
Yep.
And you managed to do it twice. You can't ever forget that. That's
a good time.
Have you ever been to a state tournament before, playing or coaching?
No. In 05 we went to state for junior gold, but it's much different.
Yeah. It was a pretty special time there. Chad, you didn't do? I keep thinking you're the referee of all sports, but you did not do hockey.
Nope, I don't skate.
And yet you still know more about the rules than I do.
I have a younger brother who played for Cottage Grove quite a few years.
Okay.
So I had to watch him. He's 13 years younger than me, so I watched him quite a bit.
Were you born in Wisconsin?
I was born in St. Paul. Lived in Wisconsin.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, if you were born in Wisconsin and you didn't play hockey, you must have been ostracized. But you're a Minnesotan through and through.
So it's not a farm kid sport.
That's true. Well, yeah, I suppose not. All right, let's take our break. We got about 4 minutes until action starts again here in the second period. 2-1 Marshall, 8 shots apiece, and we continue here on AlbertLeeLive.com.
We're hiring. The Albert Lee Bus Company is looking to add additional bus drivers and monitors to its team. This is ideal for retirees, parents, or anyone looking for supplemental income. No experience is necessary, with paid training and a sign-on bonus of $1,000 after 6 months. With a flexible work schedule, you can drive when it works for you. Give us a call or head over to our website today. We're hiring.
Those are days.
I don't want to start a fight.
Is your Thanksgiving headquarters. Save Saturday through Wednesday. Hy-Vee butter, $2.49. Hy-Vee canned corn or green beans, 49 cents. Plus, get more great deals across the store. Saturday through Wednesday at Hy-Vee.
Scheduling your flu shot appointment is quick and convenient.
You can just walk up when you're shopping or schedule an appointment, whichever works for you. Keeping families and communities healthy feels good. Visit your Hy-Vee pharmacy, get your flu shot, and earn a 20-cent fuel saver today.
Hy-Vee makes it easy to order groceries online through our app or Hy-Vee.com. Delivery is free with the Perks Plus membership, and pickup is always free. Make game day and every day easier. Order online with Hy-Vee.
There we go.
Here at the Roy, 2-1 after in the first intermission here, as Brooklyn Mauk scored 2 goals for the visiting Marshall Tigers, and then Morgan Goskuson able to get it in for the Albert Lee Tigers to cut the lead in half here before the first period ended. And we're going to have to get we only had 1 penalty, and it was Morgan's, so for both teams, so very clean first period.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about not being a coach and just being a parent is you guys got all the stats for everything. That's a lot of work, and we appreciate it.
No, I do. I go home after each game, football, hockey, basketball, whatever it is, and I just watch it again to get assists and make sure the numbers are right that I have. And I differ from what the Hockey Hub has Hannah with 1 more goal, but they didn't give Haley, or no, they have Haley with 1 more goal. They didn't give Hannah the hat trick in that first game, and she definitely got it. She and Morgan both got them. So they shorted her a goal. So my numbers are a little different than the Hub, but I know I'm right because I went back and watched. And
Coach Carlson's good at going back and watching games. So
he does too.
Sometimes if it hasn't changed, maybe it will be.
I had him change. I told him about that too, and I don't know if he has gotten a hold of them, and who knows if they're going to change things. But
sure,
I just didn't want people at home going, "Hey, wait a minute! This says that Haley has 6 goals, but she only has 5. Haley's got 5. Hannah's got 4. Morgan now has 5 on the year, with 3 assists for Morgan, and Hannah leads the team with Erickson at 5 assists apiece. Haley's got 2, but yeah, you got 9 points for Hannah, and she probably added another one with an assist here tonight. I'm not sure which Austinson got credit for that, but Morgan's goal gives her 8 points on the year. Haley's got 7 at least. Sydney's got 6 points. 5 for Kira, 4 for Callie. And so, yeah, we spread out the love there up and down the lineup. Good to see the PK go flawless again, and still 100% on this season for that 5 penalty kill. How long can you go? Well, you could probably go all year because, I don't know if you know this, the football, the coin flip, we won every one this year.
Wow. That's impressive.
Yeah. I don't know if that goes back into last year, if they can remember how long that goes back, but that'd be something to track for sure. As we get ready to go here, period number 2, and a 1-goal deficit for our girls as Morgan in the face-off against Mauk. And Marshall picks it up. And I believe we're going right to left here in this period as a little Shaw got in the way of that one at the red line, but Marshall able to get it down into the near corner. Racing around the back, hitting the ice there, and I don't see an arm in the air, so no harm, no foul. Here comes Morgan. She's going to pass it rink wide to Shaw, the fancy way off of a Marshall skate as it goes into the corner. On the far side, taken away by Mauk. Man, there's so much speed on this ice for both teams. This could be an all-star game almost.
Yeah.
Yes, stuck along the Albert Lee bench there, was dug free by Erickson for once. Now it's stuck again, and Mauk is part of that. She gets a hold of it, and here she comes with Morgan out in front of her, and Sienna stops it, but she still has the puck, does Brooklyn. Gets it off to a teammate up there on that far side. Taken away by the Tiger D. Kolker to Hauser, I believe, is the one who got it out of the zone. To Morgan. Ahead to Haley. Near side. She comes in. Corner. Taken away. Back the other way they go. And Mauk out in front of everybody has a shot. That goes wide to the left and into the corner and out of the zone. She put some pace on that one. As sent it in, and Sienna's going to let it go. Looks like Callie was the first one to it, but she skated right past it. The shot goes through the crease into the near half wall, and Lee trying to clear the zone, finally does. Here comes Haley. She's got Hansen with her, and Hannah was right behind her. That puck goes through between the circles, and a shot from the point is in for Seeger. Unless somebody else redirected it, but I think, wow. She jumped on, who'd she jump on? Hannah knocked her down. But Seeger's going to get credit for it to tie the game at 2. And for Peyton, that is that's her first goal of the year. I don't even have her marked down for an assist. So good for her. Her first point of the year ends up tying this one at 2 with 15:02 to go, second period. And back to play here. Haley gets the assist. And so does Callie on that goal. And it's impossible for me to hear all the assists and keep track of them all, but I get them after the game and then write them down in my ledger. Speaking of Mr. Stadheim, who is in the building, as Marshall gets it behind our goal, and now here comes Mauk going coast to coast, but she's pestered by the blue line by both Hauser and Kolker, and now Mauk will go to the bench. Good to see that. Anytime she's on the bench, it's a plus for our guys. And Erickson gets it out of the zone there to Haley, as that's taken away by number 10, Elsie Deutz for Marshall. It rings around all the way out to the blue line here near side, stuck along the boards in front of the bench. Breaks free. Kolker gets the advantage. Just muscles her way in there, but Marshall holds it in the zone. That is our 9th second period goal to tie it up here with 6th ranked Marshall, 7th ranked Albert Lee doing battle. Quick turnaround tomorrow, 7:15 start time with Northfield, and a huge Big 9 battle early in the season, although that's our only matchup with them this year. As bodies hit the ice in the back there, it's they're tangled up in skates and all kinds of stuff. Haley Austinson part of that. Everybody up now, and Marshall takes it away, knocked away by Noble, and then still possessed by Marshall as Albert Lee takes it away, gets it out of the zone. Hannah up ahead to Hansen, back it goes. Mauk has it, trying to pass it ahead. Hannah stole that one, gets it to Haley. Hansen is out there, but that's knocked back the other way, and a little chance here from Marshall. Gypsy doing the score. That's Peyton DeMuth, their second highest scorer. going to get her 6th of the season. 12:38 left in the second. And back in front by 1 is Marshall. 3-2. I remember somebody saying something about a score fest, even though the defenses are good. A lot of times offense wins. It's just too much. Both teams have too much speed, too much power, too much shots, good shots. And they're going to get it out of the zone here with Callie. Plays around one of the defenders. Gets stopped there at the blue line, though, and Morgan picks it up. She backhands it across to Breslin, who's in there now. Breslin Brooks. Far side, Morgan mixing it up along the wall there with Hauser and a couple of Marshall girls. It floats into the corner. And out of the zone. Held, though, by Kolker. Nice stick.
Yep, nice job.
And Brooks, part of that, too, as they turn it back into the zone here. And Breslin giving a chase down into the corner. Well, if you can get it out in front, maybe get a nice surprise goal on their tender and tie this thing up again. But here comes Marshall. Nope, they forgot the puck, and Erickson takes it the other way. She's got some help. Kolker's with her, as was Haley. Back the other way comes Marshall to the red line and into the zone. Brooks, first one to it back there, sweeps it around to Erickson, who sweeps it back behind Sienna. And out in front here, there's a shot from the top of the circle far side. Bounces him back. And Alberti trying to get out of there with Brooklyn Malk on the ice. She's got it now. Trying to get around a couple of girls, but loses control of it out of the zone. And offsides. Face-off in the neutral zone coming up with 10:45 to go. 10-9 in shots in favor of Marshall. 3-2 score in favor of Marshall. Both teams already with a goal this period. As face-off is won by Albert Lee, and into the zone they go, and that gets blocked out front, and here comes Marshall the other way with Elsie Deutz, number 10, into the corner, guarded there by Callie Noble, kept in by Marshall, taken away now by Albert Lee, and oh boy, they had a little bit sloppy trying to get out of there, but they finally do, with Seeger knocking it past the blue line, but Marshall gathers it up. There's Callie. She's got Haley and Hannah along with her as she goes to the far side, swoops around the back, into the near corner. It's wide open out in front, and Haley was standing there for a while. And they couldn't get it to her, but Hauser takes a shot. That's blocked out front and sent down the ice. Well, the icing will bring it back to the Marshall end for the face-off. Kolker and Erickson defensively out there right now with Hauser. Morgan is out there. And I can't see who else is. Student section's in the way of our fifth skater. As the face-off is won by Albert Lee, and that's out front. Hauser couldn't get a stick on it, but that's a shot from the point by Kolker that gets blocked. It was Shaw as our fifth skater, Anna. And Erickson a one-timer there as she broke up the pass of Marshall there and sent it wide right. And here comes Marshall with Peyton DeMuth on the charge, taken away by Albert Lee and sent the other way. 9:12 to go, second period. 3-2 Marshall. And back to neutral ice. And DeMuth sweeps in right on Murray, and I think it's in between her pads. She didn't know it, but she stopped it as she got her 8th save. changes as Hansen's back out there for Albert Lea with Seeger, Hannah, and Haley, who take it away, and also Callie Noble out there with Seeger on defense. Haley plays it in, and the chase is on for it behind the goal. She gets there first, and the speed. It's good to be young and fast. Gets away from him now, and Seeger will be the first one to it. As they pick it up in the offensive zone. And gets away from everybody, and out of the zone it goes. And a miss pass there by Callie almost cost him, as Marshall had a chance at it, but good defense took it away, and now they'll clear it back. Start again here with Malk into the zone, pestered there by a couple of girls. Keeps the control of the puck, though, all the way back around. In the far corner, under 8 minutes to go in the second. As Albert Lea playing a tight D here, and they knock it out of the zone momentarily. Nice charging shot there by Erickson to try and knock it back the other way, but didn't quite work out. But there's a Callie getting a pass blocked. And Malk into the crease there, but lost control of the puck and knocked all the way down the ice by Hansen. And the icing gives both teams a chance to change, get some fresh legs out there. It's funny to hear Haley say, Mike puts me in whenever I stand up. You know? Well, that's a plan.
Yeah, it is a plan. Yep.
Morgan in the face-off here. And that one hits Trout. That hit Hauser right out front. Nice. She gets it to Haley. Or Shaw, I guess it is. Along the Marshall bench here. They got it tied up between skates. Morgan comes out with it. It's a good thing. She's 1-on-3. And finally Hauser joins her. Into the corner, sweeping. They try to pass it their centering pass, but nobody home. Stays in the zone here. Shaw, they work it free. Three girls chasing one. The shot goes wide to the right and into the corner. 3-2 Marshall. 6:35 to go here in the second. And as both teams change some personnel, I see Erickson jumping out there with Kolker, the top D pair. There's a shot right on, and Sienna paying attention, shoves it to the side. You really have to pay attention all the time, because you never know when one's going to come floating your way as a goaltender. I always joke and say, she's do her homework back there, but not today. Both goalies getting peppered with shots. And it's out front, and Murray able to get help enough to get rid of that one. That shot goes way wide left. 5:55 to go here in the second. And Marshall getting a couple of shots here. Taking a 5-shot lead, 14-9. To the side of the goal, Mock sets up a teammate, and that's a save by Murray.
Yeah, there's a lot of blocks by all the players out there, too.
Yeah. I've noticed both teams, and I give credit a lot of times as a goalie, but when in doubt. But I notice that both defenses have been back and getting sticks on it, skates, whatever it takes. This is a very well-played game. Both ways, as Hannah doesn't win that draw, but they do get it out of the zone. Haley dives for it. Now she's going to pick it up. She's got Hannah with her. No, that's Hansen with her. Takes a shot, and it's blocked by the D out in front. Speaking of good D. And here comes Marshall, and they play it into the zone. Wraps around the other side. As Hansen takes the body, and Hannah breaks the puck with her, and Haley's behind her, but Hannah going to sweep in there and do a little backhand work, but that just went through right in front of the crease there. And out of the zone it goes. Marshall plays it in with 5 minutes to go in the second. And that was touched, so they wave off the icing on that one. As Morgan comes back out with Hauser and Kolker and Callie. And Shaw is out there with them. And
nice job, Kolker.
Gets in the way of that one. Dives in the way and affects that shot.
And doesn't get a penalty doing it. That was an excellent job.
Yep. Just how you taught, as there's another save for Sienna. Whew. 13 saves for Murray. 4:27 to go here in the second. It's 3-2 Marshall. As Morgan and Malk face off. As Marshall controls right at the blue line of shot. Goes wide left and back around hard off the back wall. Shaw and Erickson fighting for it along the half wall over there. Knocks free and Morgan ends up with it at center ice and plays it into the offensive zone. As Haley jumps on the ice, Hauser comes out. Hansen goes in. Gets behind the Albert Lee goal with 3:49 to play in the middle period. Hansen has it. She plays it around to Haley, who whacks it down the ice. Couldn't get it out of the zone there. Marshall holds it in. And now it's Morgan. It's got Haley. It's knocked away at the blue line. And here comes Marshall back the other way. A little 1-on-2 and a glove saved by Sienna. She should be a catcher in softball, too. She's got a great glove.
She may be.
Oh, yeah. Face off to her right. Hannah taking on Elsie Deutz. And it's back to the blue line here from Marshall. They've had the puck for a lot longer than us, it seems, this period, but still a 1-1 period. 3-2 overall. But they did take the lead in shots. They do have an 8-shot advantage over us. And here comes Hannah trying to rectify that as she breezes into the zone with Haley beside her. Hansen following right up behind him. Seeger and Noble are the defense girls. And Hannah reverses ice and trying to find an opening in this defense. As that one is saved out front, the rebound is peppered back into Stelter, who falls down on her backside. The splits were done there to make the save. Both goalies getting work. Albert Lee needs to up the shots, though, Mark.
Yeah, we need a couple more shots on that.
We had 8 in the first period, and we only had 1 here. Is that right? It's hard to believe. Well, we got a goal on 1 shot. No, now they give us a couple more shots here. So. Still a 1-goal deficit here for Albert Lee, and see if they can put one in here. As Erickson takes a shot, gets deep in there, and then the whistle stops things. 2:29 to play in the second here. Hansen sits. Let's see, Morgan's out there with Kolker, Erickson, Hannah in the face-off, and I would imagine maybe Haley's out there with him too. Yep. He said he likes to put Morgan out there with the Austensons from time to time as well, because that's a power back line. Normally the youngster Hansen is with him, but it's a good thing you can mix up lines. There's a try out front that was knocked away by the Marshall D. And out of the zone with 2:10 to go. Erickson tried to get it back the other way, but now here comes Marshall. Bring it in a zone. Haley lands on top of a player, and I think she's going to go. So, second penalty, both on Albert Lee. This is Haley. She is, like I said in an interview, second on the team in penalty minutes. But somebody's got to be. Erickson gets the face off into the corner there. Morgan's helping her out. It's 2-on-2 in the corner. Down to 1:49. Actually, the play clock and the penalty clock are almost simultaneous. Winding down the end of the period here, so no overlap into next period. There's a save by Murray. Minute 38 to play. Minute 38 the penalty. The 15 for 15 PK is on the line for Albert LEA. They have two shorthanded goals too. Oh, wouldn't that be nice to get a shorty right here? As Erickson plays it down, here comes Hannah chasing after it. It's not going to win the race to the puck, but we'll get it out of there. And now
there we go.
They left it behind. She's got Morgan with her. Looking a lot like it. Oh, out in front. Morgan just could not get a stick firmly on that one. She had room there, I think. The goalie was right in front of her, but that's never stopped her. As they play it around into the near corner. And here comes Marshall. That hits the back of Hannah's leg and impeded their progress with 54 seconds to go in both the period and the penalty. Malk is out there. She's playing the point right now. And they took a whack inside, but the defense got to that one and they send it down the ice. Hannah does, and she'll run to the bench and let somebody else, Hansen, jump on the ice. 37 seconds to go. Second period. As Marshall loses the puck and maybe back and forth it goes. 22 seconds to go. Erickson.
Nice job.
Stayed with it and got it out of the zone. Morgan pushes it farther down the ice, and now she's got it. Here's a chance. Oh, just wide left, and it goes back around the other side. 5 seconds to go, and Malk is going to put a one last heave-ho on it, but that misses. And each team scored once in the second to make it 3-2 Marshall. 18-11 in shots, which means 10-3 in shots that period. Boy, they're going to pick up the pace on the shots there, Mark.
Yep. Yeah.
But they're playing a pretty good club here. Both teams have got to be impressed with each other. Chad, they've played pretty even all the way through here. I mean, the farthest away it was when Marshall got the first two goals, but ever since then it's been a one-goal game.
Yeah, and they've proven, being down 2-0, that they came back. That one goal's difference isn't much to come back from, so they'll be all right here in the third period.
Very interesting third period coming up. I don't know what their scoring is by period, but if you believe in that kind of thing, the third is our strongest. Having scored 9 in, well, actually we have 9 now in the second too, but we'll see what the third period brings. We'll take a break and look at the goals that were scored in the second period and anything else Chad saved for us here on AlbertLeaLive.com.
Scheduling your flu shot appointment is quick and convenient.
You can just walk up when you're shopping or schedule an appointment, whichever works for you. Keeping families and communities healthy feels good. Visit your Hy-Vee pharmacy, get your flu shot, and earn a 20-cent fuel saver today.
Mr. Sandless in Albert Lea refinishes any kind of floors without sanding. Guaranteed adhesion, guaranteed satisfaction, best warranty in the business. Outdoors, they'll refinish decks, fences, furniture, concrete, and more. Any type of floor indoors like tile, slate, laminates, concrete, asphalt, ceramic, and more. Call local Mr. Sandless, Troy Irvine at 507-391-9100 or check them out online, MrSandless.com. GT Window and Door of Albert Lea is the 2025 Albert Lea Tribune Reader's Choice for Best Window and Siding Company, and they were also voted Best Contractor. Every vote is a reminder of the trust you place in their team to take care of your home, your family, and your investment. GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT are proud to be a local business serving local people. Call 507-320-0575 and get their team working on your next project. See some examples of their work at gtwindowanddoor.com.
Same practice, same team, new focus. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. As dentistry has changed, we have too. We still provide routine dental care, but have added cosmetics, smile makeovers, clear braces, Botox, and fillers to our services. We also custom design and 3D print beautiful lifelike dentures in days, not weeks. Don't put off the new smile you deserve. Advanced Family Dental is now Advanced Focus Dental. Learn more at afd.dental.
When you need insurance coverage for anything, You only need to make one call to Troy Thompson Agency in Albert Lea, 507-377-2852. Troy has been an independent insurance agent for a long time, and that means that he can find an insurance plan that's perfect for you from one of the many top-rated insurance companies he represents. It's complete insurance coverage for your car, home, life, and business. Troy Thompson Agency has it all for you in one place. 1330 West Main Street, Albert Lea. Call 507-377-2852 today and get the peace of mind you need.
When your carpets, upholstery, and floors look dirty and stained, call the professionals at Service Master by Hyatt. Service Master has been an industry leader for more than 20 years and have proven cleaning products to remove even the toughest stains and get the winter weather out of your carpets and floors. Eliminate dirt and grime from your carpet, hardwood, tile, and laminate floors. When you're in need of cleaning, demand the yellow van and call Service Master by Hyatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Take the first step toward the smile you've always wanted with a call to Alpha Orthodontics in Albert Lea. Dr. Gleich specializes in creating confident, picture-perfect smiles and is the area's only top 1% Diamond Invisalign provider. If you're looking for a less noticeable way to straighten your teeth, ask about Invisalign. Call 507-377-0222 today and schedule your complimentary consultation. Alpha Orthodontics, where dream smiles begin. Put your business in front of thousands of local fans while supporting your local high school students and activities. Advertise right here on AlbertLeaLive.com. We create customized ads to best fit the needs of your business. AlbertLeaLive.com broadcasts more than 150 local high school games and events every year, and our viewership is growing fast as word gets out about our quality broadcasts. Stand out as a community and school supporter while attracting new customers by advertising on AlbertLeaLive.com. Contact Lance at 651-734-3963 or Lance at lmrmedia.org. We are in the second intermission here, and 3-2 Marshall lead over Albert Lea. 6th ranked Marshall, 7th ranked Albert Lea in Class A. 17th ranked in Double A. Northfield coming in here tomorrow night to the Roy, so it's quite a week here, and then we got to work Thanksgiving into it on Thursday, and then Albert Lea goes to Gentry Academy up in Vadnais Heights, St. Paul for a game against Gentry. They are unranked this year. Last I saw, they were 3-2.
Well, they just beat Eden Prairie. I saw on Saturday, 5-1. So
I know they weren't going to stay out unranked forever because, as you remember in your coaching days, Mark, they were always good.
Yeah,
as anybody is with an academy attached to their name, it seems like. But we just had Laura Wangan over here. Laura Hillman. She played when she was in high school here. The highest scoring person in hockey history in Albert Lea. I know John Brewer has the boys' numbers, but I think she passed him even in her day back in the early 2000s. She's maybe joining us tomorrow, I hope, as Mark is not going to make all of the games here. We don't expect him to, but he's welcome to. But either one of you guys. Sometimes we have both of you on, too. I can always take hers away from her and give it to Laura.
It's always nice to bang on the glass, too.
Yeah, that's true, too. But we always like all the help we can get. Different perspectives and stuff like that is always fun. So, what do you got for us here, replay-wise, sir? Mr. Butzler?
Let's see, I got the
Hanson with her, and Hannah was right behind her. That was early in the second, about 2 minutes in. Seeger got his first of the season. Her first point of the season.
Yeah, she put it right through that traffic, and Marshall goalie didn't even see it. And then, unfortunately, not long after that,
out there, but that's knocked back the other way. DeMuth chance here for Marshall. That's Peyton DeMuth, their second highest.
Some defense we've seen tonight. This is Sidney Colker making a huge play on it. Could have been a breakaway.
And Shaw is out there. She dove and avoided the penalty. Just how you draw it up.
Yeah, I think they look great. I mean, this is a very tough team to play, especially early on in the year. I think we're skating right with them.
Yeah, I mean, if it stays like this, no matter who wins or loses, you can't feel bad about it. It's
a fast-paced team.
It's a tough early season game, and you just do your best at it. You hope you come out on top. But Again, our third period has been our best so far this year, so we'll lean on that for now. I have no idea how Marshall's done in the third period, but I imagine pretty good. As they've been, I mentioned this in the pregame, they've been to state. Last year they were there, and I think 6 times I counted, just in the near future or near past of 15 years or so. But they have not fared any better than we did up at state. Boy, it's tough because those northern schools, man, and then if you get to like a random draw and you're up against the number 1 seed, that's a tough way to start out.
Yeah, for sure.
But I still think once the disappointment and all that wears off, having gotten to state even once is such a huge memory for all of these girls and boys and coaches and parents, everybody. Fans. It's only been 2-3 years since we were there, and I want to get back and share some more memories of state tournament appearances up there. I think this is the team that could do it.
Yeah. You know, last year was another one of those. We had 1-goal games between
Dodge County
and Warroad. You know, so you never know.
Yeah, and those two played for the championship, and it went into overtime, and Dodge County won. So, yeah, we could play with them for sure. And we scheduled games again with up in Warroad at their holiday tournament coming up this Christmas time. So that'll be interesting. Crookston's going to be there. And
I tell you, the girls came back with, I believe, 1 win from Warroad, but we didn't see it as like Mark did. But just hearing how they played up there was very impressive. And yeah, they didn't win a lot of games up there, but they competed really good.
Yeah, it was very good.
Yeah, I think they all have revenge on their mind for this year. Get up there. It's nothing. It's not new again. You know, that's hallowed ground up there, man. And I think all the girls and boys know it when they go there. The history is pretty thick, and now it's not new anymore. They've all experienced it. Maybe not Indy, but she's probably the only one. Did she play JV last year as a 6th grader?
No.
Where'd she come from? The Bantam?
Yeah, she played boys.
Okay.
So I think it was Pee-wees, and then she ended up coming up to high school this year.
She's not fazed by this at all, man. She is mixing it up in there, and as fast as anybody.
She's getting in there, yep.
She's got to get her scoring going. She's got 1 goal on the year, and Indy has, let me see. She's got 1 goal and 2 assists so far, so 3 points, unless she got another assist tonight. I didn't hear all the assists on our 2 goals there. Well, we'll take another break and come back here with the start of the third period. It's 3-2. Marshall leading Albert Lea here at the Roy on albertlealive.com.
Is your Thanksgiving headquarters. Save Saturday through Wednesday. Hy-Vee butter, $2.49. Hy-Vee canned corn or green beans, 49 cents. Plus, get more great deals across the store. Saturday through Wednesday at Hy-Vee.
We're hiring. The Albert Lea Bus Company is looking to add additional bus drivers and monitors to its team. This is ideal for retirees, parents, or anyone looking for supplemental income. No experience is necessary, with paid training and a sign-on bonus of $1,000 after 6 months. With a flexible work schedule, you can drive when it works for you. Give us a call or head over to our website today.
Your flu shot appointment is quick and convenient.
You can just walk up when you're shopping or schedule an appointment, whichever works for you. Keeping families and communities healthy feels good. Visit your Hy-Vee pharmacy, get your flu shot, and earn a 20-cent fuel saver today.
Back here for start of period number 3 in a couple of minutes. And do we have other area scores going on? Or
only 3 games tonight on a Monday night. As you know, this wasn't even a scheduled game to begin with.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a Christmas week, and it got moved because of, I think they have a holiday tournament they got into, and they just wanted to move it ahead to Thanksgiving week, so that's why we're playing it now. So, yeah, Mondays aren't usually big high school hockey nights, but...
there was a lot of games on Saturday, I saw. So.
But this has been a dandy. Can't think of a better way to spend my Monday night than watching these two teams go toe-to-toe, skate-to-skate, and so far Marshall has answered every time we have answered.
But that only makes it 3-2, and that's anybody's game heading into this third period. And Mark, keys, limit penalties and increase shots.
Increase shots, yeah.
Those are my 2 prescriptions.
Yeah, if they got everything to give in the tank for this period, this is where you put it out there.
They only had 3 shots in that second period, LEA, and they scored a goal on one of them, but they let them get 10 shots and only 1 goal, so the defense has been working hard and doing some good, but you got to have some more chances, and we didn't get there. There are too many in that second period, so I'm sure that the coaches have talked to them, and heck, they don't need the coaches to tell them. They know they need to get in there and start whacking away at the puck and make their defense work. Here comes the coaching staffs out to the benches with 40 seconds left in the second intermission.
After seeing Peyton Seeger's shot from outside, you put him on net, sometimes some goaltenders can get blinded by people out in front of the net, so anything's possible. You just, like you said, just keep trying to pepper the net with the puck.
And then there's the bounce of the puck, and who knows sometimes where that goes, you know?
Yep.
So, yeah, it's true. Tomorrow night we'll have the Northfield game here. 7:45 is the puck drop.
7:15.
7:15, yeah. I'm sorry, 6:45 tonight. 7:15 tomorrow. And then they go to the road Friday to Gentry Academy. We will not have that one, but yeah, boys starting pretty soon here on the 2nd of December. We'll have boys basketball on the 1st of... In fact, we'll have girls basketball tomorrow night as we have the Northfield girls hockey game here. Lance, our boss, is going to be doing that game with Tom Jones, the girls basketball home opener, and they're playing tonight too, our girls varsity. I forget where they are, but I can check quick. I know the 7th grade girls were playing basketball earlier. The JV girls hockey ended up tied with Marshall 4-4. And girls basketball is at Rochester Mayo tonight. Don't have a score on that. Or if anybody knows any parents of kids, we can text them and see how that's going. But about ready to start period number 3 here with Goskeson and Malk in the face-off. And it's controlled by Marshall to start the third. Are they going left to right? That one Hauser got in the way of and takes it away. And stays in the zone for Erickson, but not for long as Marshall works it free. We've got Goskeson and Kolker back defensively for the Albert Lee as they bring it into the zone around the corner. Top of the little far circle. That one was stopped by Murray, and nice the rebound. Whew, that was there for a while, but they closed that one out defensively. Nice job, Albert Lee. As this one goes from near side to far along the half wall and back the other way. As taken away by Morgan, and she's got the speed to beat everybody down the ice. Now can she beat the goalie? Oh, just unable to do that.
Back out front.
Shaw almost had it as it gets knocked down the ice. Whew. A couple of good chances there.
Yeah.
Keep that going, and we are 2 minutes, well, about 1 minute and 4 seconds into this period. As come down to the Marshall end for the face-off. Both goalies, number 30. Lily Stelter, the junior for Marshall, and of course, our junior, Sienna Murray. Both doing excellent jobs here. As a one-timer from Seeger. And Haley got the rebound, sent it through, but nobody there, and Hannah picks it up on the far side. Holds it in the zone. She got it blocked and then saved by Stelter. Still loose out front. Hannah turns on it. She's got Seeger or Haley there, but Marshall able to take it away and zip it down the ice. Icing, though, will bring it back for the face-off, and we'll do it again.
I thought we were going to see Indy put one in there.
Well, they both owe me, she and Haley.
I thought Marshall had the puck a lot longer than us in that second period, but so far here in the third, now it's only a minute and a half, but it seems like we have more.
It's a good start of the third, yeah.
Possession here. As it's held in there by Indy for a while. Now Hannah takes it and loses it, and no girls land. Into the zone it goes. Down back behind Sienna and picked up by Erickson. 15 minutes to go. 1 goal game between two Titanic heavyweights here, 6th and 7th ranked in Class A. The winners, I don't know if the winner can even crack the top 5 because you've got Warroad, Dodge County, Breck, and who's the other? Breck and starts with a B. That is 4 solid teams ahead of them. But we'll see what happens here as Marshall playing it in back behind the goal again. And out ahead to out of the zone for Haley. That ricochets backwards to Erickson. Who takes it into the zone on that far side. Takes a shot. Save. Rebound. Hauser couldn't put it together. Morgan takes a shot from the top of the circle. And that gets knocked aside by Stelter. As they put the pressure on, forechecking. Breck and Blake, those are the two. They're always up there, seems like, in Class A. And the other one that's ahead of us is Orono. And then Marshall and Albert Lee. The boys' rankings came out here preseason. Moorhead in AA, number 1. Hill Murray, Minnetonka, Edina. Trying to look for any Big 9 schools. I don't see any in the top 20. Thought see 1 or 2, but that one goes into the corner. It's kind of weird. The Northfield girls are in AA, but the Northfield boys are in Class A. They're ranked 13th Northfield in Class A. Out to center ice. Morgan has it, brings it in. Shaw and Hauser with her. The shot goes on goal, but saved by Stelter. Held in by the Albert Lee girls as they sent it in and around. Hauser chasing after it in the corner. They just never give up. That's good. So good to see. The team just keep pressure on the whole time. Centering, and Morgan with a shot. Oh, that was deflected by Stelter, up almost out of play, but still playable.
Quickly close the shot on goal gap now. Just too good.
Yeah, 19-17 now. It was 18-11 after the second, so 6-1 here in the third in favor of Albert Lee on the shots. Just got to put one in here, or maybe 2. Digging for it. Marshall gets it out of there. And on down the ice they go, and an offside. So a neutral zone face-off coming here. Yeah, not a lot of Big 9 schools in the boys' rankings either. Well, Lourdes isn't a Big 9 school, but they're ranked 18th in boys in Class A. Waseca's 12th. Mankato West got votes, as did Minnesota River and Mankato East. But no Albert Lee there for the boys in the top 20 or getting votes. But their play can change that. I think they're going to have a pretty solid year again this year. Top half of the Big 9 anyway for the Albert Lee boys. This is taken away by Hannah. She's got Haley with her. Gets it to her younger sister, who puts it on goal, but that's blocked by Stelter and now back behind the goal. Dangerous place to be is on the ice while the puck is flying around, but Hannah gets through that unscathed, and Kolker and Haley were fighting for it. Now it comes out to Hansen in the corner as Malk advances it for Marshall, and down the ice it goes. With 11:52 to go. Now they only have a one-shot lead, 19-18, but still a one-goal lead at 3-2. Morgan comes back out, as does Brooks and Olson, along with Seeger and Noble in defense.
And I think what Mark said about giving it all they got, I definitely see that so far.
They're fun to watch. This team's so fun to watch.
They work together so well.
Yeah.
And so does Marshall. I mean, when you have two quality squads like this showing you how to do it. It is remarkable for sure. And both teams deserve to win this one, but we obviously hope that we can get a couple here more than they do in the third as Marshall retreats all the way back into their defensive zone. Taken by Brooks. She didn't get too far with it. And back the other way. Seeger trying to take the girl out of the play. Does. Oh, we're going to have a penalty, though. And not what we wanted, but I think it'll be Seeger. And that's 3 on us. They still have not committed a penalty, according to the refs. As a coach, do you get on them about that, Mark?
Nope. It's been nice physical play, and the refs call it the way they see it too. So.
That's where I struggle. Is they're just playing physical too. It's like you don't want to take that away from their game, really. So
out front, blocked by Albert Lee, and the Austensons shoot it down the ice and give chase. But Marshall wins the race there. Oh, Hannah almost took it away, though, behind the goal there. 11 minutes to go. 1:43 left in the extra girl skater here for Marshall. So far, we're 2 for 2 on the PK in this game, and 16 for 16 on the year. Taken away there as Kira Erickson tried to get it out of the zone, but Marshall gathers it together at the red line. And they reset everything with 1:18 to play in the power play. And Erickson and Kolker back with the Austensons to kill off this portion of the penalty. And it goes into the near corner and out of the zone.
Says a lot about your power kill when it's been a minute into this penalty and haven't allowed a shot on goal.
I know. It happens a lot when these guys are on the PK. As Erickson gets in the way of that one and sends it back out. 10 minutes left in the game. 43 seconds left in the Marshall power play here. As forechecking for Hansen. She's just nonstop. As Morgan gives chase as well into the zone. Mock blocked by Murray. She scored the first 2, but she's been stymied since. The all-world Brooklyn Mock. As our all-world girls are giving it all they've got too, and down the ice it goes. Hansen's going to try and affect this one. It comes. Oh, she just missed that one. I'm not sure she could have gotten a good shot off, but she gave it a try there. As that's a shot. Murray blocks. The rebound comes off. Defense gets a hold of it, knocks it into the near corner. Back to full strength. As Seeger stays on the ice. With 9:09 to go, 3-2. Marshall. Kolker knocks it down the ice. Nice defensive takeaway there. And we'll get a line change as Haley comes out with Morgan and Hannah. And on defense, Seeger and I went blank there. Callie Noble, number 19. As Alberti takes it away. And Morgan on the run. She's got Haley there. Oh, she laid into her, but that's not going to be a penalty. That's going to be offsides. Hannah ducked under one of the Marshall players and cut her off. That was beautiful. I was going to say, Hannah might got her first penalty, but because it was weird, that happened right as he blew the whistle, but he was looking at something else as play continues here, and Albert Lee holding it in their zone, but now it gets knocked away. Noble trying to get it to Hauser, and it dribbles into the zone, but Marshall comes up with it with 8.5 to play. Got to get that tying goal before anything else can happen, so that one skips over everybody's sticks, and here comes Mauk ahead of everybody, but Murray sends her into the corner. Nice defense, too, as well as goaltending there. Sienna saw that one all the way and sealed it off. Haley fighting off 2 Marshall defenders, keeps it alive in deep. Hauser with a backhand that went behind the goal and dribbles out of there. Kolker to Erickson, 7:50 to play. 3-shot advantage for Marshall now after the power play, which netted them nothing. And we are 17 for 17 on PK. Erickson flying into the zone, a little out of control, but she still has it.
Nice job staying with the puck.
And Hauser playing it back behind the goal with Haley there, and picked up by Morgan out in front, and it goes through the crease and off into the right corner. And then out of the zone, Coker will retrieve to get it. 7:10 to go. Played across the ice, and Kira wins that race, pokes it ahead to Morgan, who's in the corner with it. She centers it to Haley, and there was a chance there, but Stelter, nice job on the goaltending for Marshall. Under 7 to play, 3-2 Marshall. Here's Morgan, backhand, goes in! And hit the top of the post and dribbled in. Ties it up at 3. A 16:46. Morgan's second of the game, 6th of the year. Takes the lead in goals on the team. And there's the tying goal mark. Now we just got to work on that go-ahead one. First goal of the third period for either squad with 6:46 to go. Tied up at 3, and Hannah in the face-off with Mauk. Haley comes up with it, bounces it off the wall to Hannah. She sends it in. Marshall sends it out. 6:30 to play. Tied at 3. Oh, a chance for DeMuth, knocked away by Murray. And she has, man, those first 2 early goals, and she's really settled down. She's got 19 saves now, Sienna. 16 for Stelter. As Hannah, 1-on-2. Well, she's got Shaw with her, so she sends one in, and it bounces off the back wall to Shaw in the corner. Referee does some quick stepping to get out of the way, and Marshall knocks that other referee got caught up in the wash over there, though, as Marshall hits it into the Albany defensive zone.
Nice job to Seeger there.
Yes.
Hansen jumps into the fray here off the bench. She with Shaw and Hauser, and Seeger and Noble on defense. This is Hauser, leaves it for Hansen, who falls down and loses the puck as they get it out of the zone with 5:30 to play. Seeger wins the race to the puck and knocks it out of the zone, but it's not going to be icing because they'll gather it up there and to the red line, grabbed by Noble, and she'll bring it into the zone and take a shot. It's saved, but the rebound came off. She did secure it though, and the ref stops play. 5:05 to go. Wow, these two teams evenly matched. The shots are 2 apart. The goals are tied. I mean, the only thing that's they need some penalties, Marshall.
Yeah.
It's not often you can play a penalty-free game, but they've done it. And fighting for it along the half wall here, and Marshall comes out with it, but Mock, boy, she's got speed too. I don't know why I'm amazed by it, but it's just the speed of these two teams is incredible. That's what you get there in the air in the upper echelon of talent.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Hannah in the face-off with Mauk here, and Shaw fighting for it in the corner. And Mauk herself goes in and gets it out of there and bounces it off the wall, but taken away by Shaw. She tried to center it, but that got knocked down by her defensive pairing there. Coker takes it the other way momentarily, and then Mauk takes it off her stick with 4.5 to play. Tied at 3 into the zone, Marshall. And the shifts get a little shorter now, Mark, or do you keep your best ones out there as long as they can go?
It's when they're tired, come off.
Coker shoots.
There it is. Nice job, Coker.
That's her 4th of the season. Gives Albert Lea their first lead of the day at 4:12 left.
Yeah, that's big. We got our defense up in the play all the time. Everybody's skating so hard right now.
Yep, no doubt. Kolker gets her 4th. Following Morgan's goal, ties it up. Or no, gives us a lead, I'm sorry. Gives us a lead here with 4:12 to go. The referee drops the puck, and here we go. Now, no penalties for Albert Lea. I think we got one here, though, don't we?
No, puck in the stands.
Oh. 4:05 to go. We got to hold on for just a little bit longer.
Just before Sydney scored that goal, she had an attack similar to that and put a really good shot on net. So yeah, it's good to see her get rewarded there.
Goskusen in the face-off here with their number 10, Deutz. Marshall wins it, and Deutz has it. She's on the near side, sweeping in. Defense kind of gets her out of there, and they go the other way with it. Here's Hauser out in front of almost everybody with Hansen next to her. Goes back behind the goal. Hansen and Hauser digging for it. Morgan comes away with it on a half wall. She gets it to Noble, and it dribbles out of the zone. So play it back.
Looks like Marshall's got a penalty.
Yep. And as soon as they get possession, they'll call it, but delayed penalty here as they don't even have to have possession. They just have to hit the puck or what?
They're supposed to kind of control.
Yeah, that wasn't really control, but they'll send their first girl to the penalty box in the game, and it's number 21, Ava Kolander, a junior defense girl. So our power play running at 28%. We'll see if that can give us a 2-goal lead. First one of the night for Albert Lea. Morgan has it at the side. She gets it out front to Hannah. It goes into the corner. Erickson and Kolker are defensive pair out there. Oh, that's out in front. Saved by Stelter. Taken the other way by Marshall and flipped all the way down the ice. The Austensons and Morgan are out there offensive line there. Trying to get an extra goal here with a 1-goal lead, 2:53 to go in the game, 1:28 left in our first power play of the night. Erickson's got it. She just couldn't find it. It was floating along beside her there. Get the mask and all the other stuff on. It's tough to see it sometimes. No icing as they knock it down on the penalty here with 1:10 to go. Now we've got the lead in shots, 23-22, and the lead in goals. So it's the first time for both here in the game. Better late than never. As Goskusen has it. Morgan gets it to Haley, who can't quite keep it, and it's down the ice. Oh, no, they do reverse, and they get an attempt there, but it was knocked aside. Hannah, far side. She's got Haley out front, Goskusen out front. That one goes all the way to the half wall on this side. Kolker saves it, keeps it in there. Haley centering. Goskusen can't quite control it, but it stays in the zone with Sydney. Haley behind the goal line in the corner. This leaves it for Morgan. No, she still got it. Now they try a little give and go, but Malk is in the way. Still, though, taken away by Haley. Hannah's got it. 11 seconds left in the power play. And then it's hit all the way down the ice. That's going to probably much do it for that penalty, but still only 1:27 left. We have the 1-goal lead here, 4-3. Probably, if we win this, I bet all that happens is we switch places with Marshall in the rankings because all the teams ahead of them are so good, too. Unless one of them loses here, but... another puck to the side of the net there. Saved by Stelter. 1:02 to go. 4-3, full strength. Here's a shot from the point. That's blocked out front and into the corner. 52 seconds left with Haley Austenson getting it and firing it off the wall, but it's held in by Marshall off a skate.
Goalie's off for Marshall.
They pull their goalie right now for the extra skater with 40 seconds to go. Come on, defense. As Haley almost had a chance to knock it away, but it skipped over her stick. Over to the other side, Mauk has it in the far circle. 27 seconds left.
Nice
Take it
job.
away. Haley, momentarily anyway, wasted some more time. Hauser has it. Trying to knock it out of the zone. And then finally, Erickson gets it out of the zone with 14 seconds to go. And it's shot right back in and around the back of the goal with 7 seconds left. Mauk is patrolling there near the goal, and now they hit it all the way down the ice, and that'll do it. The Tigers win! The Albert Lee Tigers win, I should say, because it's the Marshall Tigers as well. Wow, what a game. 4-3, Albert Lee, as they will get the big win and go to 5-0 on the season. Marshall's first loss at 5-1. And like I said, the rankings come out tomorrow, and I bet all they do is flip. We'll go to 6, they're at 7, because everybody ahead of them is so tough too. All right, we've got the Service Master cleanup break, and we'll come back and show you the goals here in the third period. And a winning night for Albert Lee girls hockey here on AlbertLeeLive.com.
The van, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
The van, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Stay up to date on Tiger activities by following Albert Lee Live on social media. See what's on tap for the week and check out daily game day graphics to always know what's happening. You'll also get fast updates of game postponements and cancellations. Like and share our posts to keep others updated, and leave a comment with any questions for quick answers. Follow us at Albert Lee Live on Facebook, Instagram, and X, and catch all the action on AlbertLeeLive.com.
Was it 23-22 in shots?
Go back.
So shots in that third period, 12-4. What a reversal from that second period where we were outshot 10-3. And Marta got the job done by doing just that. They listened to us, so that's why they won. But they pull it out 4-3, where your palms sweating there down the end.
It was an awesome game to watch, and if you haven't come out to watch these girls, get out here and watch a game.
Yeah, we always recommend coming out here and watching them live for sure. But if you can't, of course, we're here for you. And then you can always watch it back when you get home, too, on our archived feed of the game. But, wow, exciting 4-3 win. Morgan got a couple of goals to take over the goal lead on the team. But she matched Mauk goal for goal. And Seeger and Kolker got the other ones. Defense girls got the other 2 goals, which is good to see. Let's look at what you got there.
Here it is, Morgan. Scoring the
3-2 first one to the third, the tied up. There's Morgan, backhand, 6th of the season. And it's the top of the post and dribbled in.
And then got Sydney Kolker coming in with a huge, aggressive shot on this one to take the win.
Kolker shoots right there. Sydney got the job done there. Her 4th of the season. And we shut them down there in that third period and got the win. And whew, we built it up, and it lived up to every bit of it. 6 against 7 is a good matchup. Doesn't always happen that way, but I had a feeling it wasn't going to be a 1-0 game, even though both teams had such stellar defenses. But you don't have that much firepower on the ice and not have some goals scored.
What an adjustment by Albert Lee, too, because every time that their star touched the puck after that first period, there was somebody right on her poking it away from her. So hats off to these girls.
And she's good enough that she still got some unaccosted shots off later in the game. But Murray was great in goal, and like I said, yeah, you're right. She scored the first 2 goals, Malk in the game. They got a 2-0 lead, but ever since then, they shut her down, and that was the difference for sure. So good to see, and Mark, thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you.
Have fun on the glass tomorrow night. And it is fun to watch your kids. They're all your kids, because you coached a lot of these girls.
Yeah,
you know?
they are my girls. Yep, I'm proud of all of them.
Good for you, man. It's great to see as we stay undefeated and beat a top-ranked team, and now we got another one coming in tomorrow night, a double-A top-ranked team, but a Big 9 opponent, and one who has owned us for quite a bit of the last 11, 12 years, till last year when we beat them and then tied them in the 2 games. Now, we only have 1 shot at them this year, in the regular season anyway, so we got to make it work here to our advantage tomorrow here at the Roy. So thanks, Chad. Thanks to Mark. Thanks to Farron and everybody else for watching, and all our great sponsors. Successful night here for Albert Lea Hockey for the girls on albertlealive.com.
Carpets, upholstery, and floors look dirty and stained? Call the professionals at Service Master by Hyatt. Service Master has been an industry leader for more than 20 years and have proven cleaning products to remove even the toughest stains and get the winter weather out of your carpets and floors. Eliminate dirt and grime from your carpet, hardwood, tile, and laminate floors. When you're in need of cleaning, demand the yellow van and call Service Master by Hyatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Albert Lea Live is here, Southern Minnesota. We have top quality audio and video play-by-play online of more Albert Lea Tiger games and events than anyone else. But we also provide opportunities for Albert Lea area youth to experience our businesses. Students can be paid to be on the air with us or showcase their graphic art skills by creating social media posts or run the cameras for our events. So if you or someone you know might be interested in broadcasting the Tiger teams by joining our team, email us from the albertlealive.com page or call or text J. Paul at 507-402-1600.